Hello all, this is Brian with Vermillion Enterprises. Today is August 8th, 2022. We got silver sitting at about $20.40 per ounce, a little bump on the Monday, and went up about 40 cents since I looked at it last night. And we got gold sitting at $1,782, give or take. So first, it's Monday. I figure we start the week off with a premiums video. And then we'll talk a little bit about another project that we did last week. So let's start in with foreign gold here, Tim. All right, so we're buying 1 ounce foreign gold. These are like your Krugerrands, your Kangaroos, your Maple Leafs. We're buying them at the spot price plus $30, and we're selling them at the spot price plus $65 per ounce, guys. So if you got 1 ounce Maple Leafs you want to sell, we're paying, what is that going to be, about $1,812. And we're going to be selling them for plus 65, $1,847, guys.
Wait a second. You're buying over spot?
Yeah, we buying over spot on all constitutional gold right now. That's for sure. So that's for your 1 ounce Krugerrands we have in stock, and we also have 1 ounce Kangaroos in stock too. If you would like to purchase any, the Kangaroos are all 2022s. The K-Rands are going to be random back dates. That's the stuff I bought across the counter. We're stocking the Kangaroos now. We're going to give it a couple weeks to see what kind of demand, what kind of interest we have in having some foreign gold in the shop, considering that the premiums on U.S. gold have just gotten kind of a little nutty. So we'll talk about that here in just a second. So let's just move right over here, Tim. 1 ounce gold buffaloes and 1 ounce gold eagles. We have them live in the shop. We're buying them at the spot price plus 4.5%, and we're selling them at the spot price plus 7%. So you can see that premium's a little annoying, I guess is the right word to say, but it kind of is what it is. Our prices from our distributors have gone up, so unfortunately we have to charge more for them, but we're paying more for them too across the counter.
And you're telling me you don't control the market price?
We do not control the spot price for gold, silver, platinum, palladium, or rhodium, guys. We operate within it, but we do not control it. And so that is the 1 ounce gold eagles and 1 ounce gold buffaloes live in the shop. We got half ounce gold eagles. We're buying them at the melt price plus 8%, and we are selling them at the melt price plus 15%. So let's talk about what's the difference between melt and spot in a calculation, Tim.
Spot is considering the whole ounce, whereas melt is considering the fractional.
That's right. So when we say spot plus 4.5%, like for these gold buffaloes, right? So we literally take the spot price of gold, which right now is $1,782, and you times that by 1.045. 1.045, yeah. And so that gets you $1,862. So that's the spot price plus 4.5%. Now, melt price plus 1% is the actual gold weight of the item. Now, we don't say spot on a half ounce gold because spot refers to a 1 ounce increment. We say melt because it's less than a ounce, or it's not just an ounce. You could also use melt for things that are over an ounce also too, like the 50 peso coins. They're 1.2 ounces actual gold weight. So when we sell those, we sell them by melt plus 1%. So melt plus 8% is what we're paying for 1.5 ounce gold eagles. So right now, to calculate that, you take 1,782, the price of gold, you times that by 0.5, because it's a half ounce of gold. So that number is $891. That's the actual gold weight value of a half ounce gold eagle. And then you times that by 1.08, which gives you the 8% overage. So we would be paying $962 for that coin. And so then therefore we're selling at the melt price plus 15%. So you take the same calculation, 1782, times that by 0.5, and then you times that by 1.15. And that gets you the sell price, which is $1,025 basically for a half ounce gold eagle. And you do the same thing with the 1/4 ounce gold eagles. You just, instead of timesing by 0.5 for a half ounce, you times it by 0.25 because it's a 1/4 ounce. And the same with the 1/10 ounce gold eagles. You, instead of using 0.5, you use 0.1 because it's a 1/10 ounce of actual gold. So your 1/4 ounce gold eagles, we're buying them at the melt price plus 11%. and we're selling them at the melt price plus 18%. Now again, guys, for all these price points, these are all for retail friendly BU coins. When I say that, just think, okay, these are condition-wise the quality of coins that I would like to receive if I were to purchase them. So just keep that in mind when that's really the definition of retail friendly BU quality. And then on the 1/10 ounce coins, 1/10 ounce gold eagles, we're paying the spot price, I just messed up. We're paying the melt price plus 15%, and we're selling them at the melt price plus 22%. So just keep that in mind. These are really hot right now, so let me just tell everybody what those are going to be around. So we're going to be selling those around $217 a piece right now, give or take. The quarter ounces are going to be somewhere around $525, give or take. All these, all the fractional eagles, guys, they're U.S. coins, so there is no sales tax on those collected in the state of Florida. So you don't have to worry about that. On foreign gold, you do if it's under $500. Well, obviously, we're selling 1 ounce pieces, so there's no sales tax collected on the 1 ounce gold foreign coins either. Now, we got 1 ounce silver rounds in stock. We got APMAC stuff. We got Buffaloes. We can't really guarantee anything selection-wise, other than they'll be solid tubes, retail-friendly quality material. We are buying these at the spot price plus $2 per ounce, and we are selling them at the spot price plus $3.25 per ounce. So that's for retail-friendly, retail-friendly BU quality silver 1 ounce rounds. And they are live in the shop and ready to go. We also have kilos and 50 ounce silver bars. These we're buying at the spot price plus $1.20 per ounce, and we're selling them at the spot price plus $2.35 per ounce. And they are live. The kilo bars, I believe, are going to be Pioneer. I know we got an open box of those. I think we got more boxes of them. And the 50 ounce bars are for sure the Fleur de Lis bars. So they are available in the shop and ready to be purchased. We got 10 ounce bars, definitely all Pioneer bars right now. We are buying 10 ounce bars at the spot price plus $1.25 per ounce, and we are selling them at the spot price plus $2.95 per ounce. Now remember, in the state of Florida on generic silver and gold, if we are under $500 for the ticket, we do have to collect 6.5% sales tax. So if you wanted to buy, for example, one 10 ounce bar, or say 20 rounds, we would have to apply a 6.5% sales tax because it is under $500. Oh. So one of our regulars trying to come in early. So sorry about the interruption there, guys. American Silver Eagles, we're still buying them at the spot price plus $9, and we're selling them at the spot price plus $11 per ounce for retail friendly material, and for solid tubes. So when I say solid tubes, what does that mean? That means same date throughout the tube. Like this here is a tube 2010s, so all BU retail friendly material. That price is probably going to go up, and maybe going up as soon as tomorrow. We're still running on a backlog of solid tubes that we've bought over the last couple months from customers. Once those are out and we're getting to the end of them, we're going to have to start opening strap boxes, and those are significantly higher in price. So as soon as these last batch of solid tubes are gone, we're probably going to have to significantly increase our price, because unfortunately replacement is expensive. I think it's like 12 over right now on replacement for strap boxes. So just keep that in mind. If you're looking to pick up Silver Eagles at $11 an ounce right now, this is probably the last gasp for it. I don't know if you're going to find them cheaper in the country at this point. But like I said, I think I'm down to my last 20 tubes or so. So just keep that in mind. Silver Eagle prices probably will be up tomorrow. 100 ounce bricks we got live in the shop. We have the Pioneer bars. We're buying 100 ounce bricks at the spot price plus $1 per ounce, and we are selling them at the spot price plus $1.90 per ounce. And right now we have Pioneer bars stocked, so they are ready to go and live, all retail friendly, straight from the manufacturer. So if you want 100 ounce bricks, please stop in. We got them. All right, 90%, big moves on 90% this weekend. Prices went significantly up. Demand is huge on U.S. constitutional silver and gold. So dimes and quarters, we're now buying at the spot price +6 and selling at the spot price +7.5. So if silver's at 20.4, we are buying at 18.88 times the face value for dimes and quarters. So that's for your 1964 and before. And we will be selling them at, let's see, what do we say, 20.4 plus 750 times 0.715. We're going to be selling just under 20 times face for dimes and quarters. So if you're looking to stock up, we have them live in the shop. We went through a ton of 90% silver last week, but we still have plenty in stock for you. Junk silver last week and 1/10 ounce gold eagles were probably our fastest moving items last week. More so than 1 ounce rounds or 10 ounce bars, which are usually at the top of the list. But we went through bags of junk 90 last week, which was nice. It's good to move the stuff on out. What are we doing for halves, Tim? 20.4. So we're buying them at the spot price +750. It's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
And we're buying them at spot price +750, which means we're paying just under 20 times face for them.
What you're paying for?
Which we're paying basically exactly what we're selling the dimes and the quarters for. And what are we selling halves at, Tim? 20.4 plus 950 times 0.715. We're selling them at 21.38 times the face value. It's that's a high. These are the highest premiums I've ever seen on junk 90. So I don't know if this is a thing to stay. I don't know if this is going to come back down to reality. Not too long ago, when I'm talking about maybe 3 years ago, wholesale was under spot for junk 90, and now it's getting close to what we're selling silver eagles for, which is it's mind blowing, right? Imagine if you were stacking bags of junk 90 back when the premiums were negative.
I wish I got into this earlier.
So that's what we're selling it for, guys. That's the premiums for the items that the everyday SKUs that we have in the shop. Of course, we always have plenty of Morgan dollars, raw or graded. Same with peace dollars. So if you're interested in those types of items, we can help you out with that too. And we got a bunch of graded pre-33 gold in right now too, which are big sellers too. So if you're interested in that, we got some MS62 through MS66 $20 Saints in the shop now. Maybe some $20 libs too. So if you're interested in any of those, we can be more than happy to assist. So that's the premiums. Do you want to add anything to that, Tim?
No.
All right. So last week we did a video with our friend Spectacular. Like a lot of you guys know him as Jesse. I'm probably fairly confident in saying that all of our viewers are probably also subscribers to his channel too.
I would say that's safe.
Yeah, because he's got 46,000 subscribers, 48, something like that.
Up there.
Yeah, up there. I think just under 50,000 subscribers. So my guess is the majority of our subscribers subscribe to his channel too, which is a great channel. We consider him a friend here at the shop. And so we did a video that launched on Friday, which would have been the 5th? The Friday, August the 5th. And basically just talking about what's going on in the industry currently, what can we expect with pricing and so forth and so on. Didn't really get too much into the math behind the items. But honestly, there was, I thought, a lot of vitriol, a lot of hate coming out from that video, which kind of surprised me. It seems like there's a misconception out there about dealers and how we obtain our product. We are a retail store. So this is how any retail store acquires their product, right? Is that, let's say your grocery store, your coin shop, your hardware stores, like Lowe's, Home Depot, whatever. We sell the items, and then we have to replace the items with items from a distributor. Publix, which is the main grocery store here in Florida, if they sell over the weekend, let's say they sell 57 cases of Budweiser, Tim, right? That's probably reasonable.
Yeah.
Yeah. So on Monday, the manager goes in and he calls Anheuser-Busch up and says, hey, I need another 57 cases of Budweiser. That's the exact same way it works here. We sell, or let's say over the weekend, we sell 2,000 ounces of silver. I go back in and I buy 2,000 ounces of silver from the whatever distributors I need to replace the product that we sold. I don't have a magic tree out back that we can pluck the silver off. We don't manufacture it. Tim doesn't have a alchemy lab
That you know of.
that I know of, where he's legitimately making all this product you see. We have to buy it, just like you guys, and we buy it from distributors. Now we buy it from a distributor who is selling it the cheapest, and then we put it back out for sale. That is probably about where 90%, without exaggerating, of the product comes that we sell. The other 10% is from product that we buy from customers who want to sell it across the counter. Those numbers, that ratio does flux. When there's time of economic despair, there will be more people coming in to sell, compared to when there's a lot of free money floating around, which is like what it's been the last couple of years. People selling to us have really dropped off, and so most of our sales were coming from fresh material that we brought from our distributors, not just from product that we bought across the counter. Of course, we are here to buy across the counter, and that is why we post our buy prices, guys. We want you to see exactly what we are paying for the items, and we stick to this, guys. We don't maneuver. It is what it says it is. And the reason why we operate that way is because we are busy, and honestly, we just don't have the time to sit there and negotiate every single deal. When your customer comes in or calls us in the phone and says, hey, I want rounds, we're like, okay, this is the price. Or I want to sell rounds. Okay, this is the price. There's no magic to this. It's exactly what it is. I think our pricing is fair. I think you'll find it very comparable, if not cheaper, than most of the big boys and gals that are selling product and distributing it out to the public. I think we're very in line with their numbers also, if not even cheaper. Is that, you think, fair to say, Tim?
Definitely.
Okay. So now when I say we, I mean collectively as coin shop owners, even the distributors, the big guys like AppMax, MCM, Scottsdale, JM, we don't say what the price is. We don't determine that. The paper market determines what the spot price of silver is. I have no contribution to that. AppMax, the biggest precious metals distributor in this side of the Western Hemisphere, has no contribution into what the price of silver is, or gold, or palladium, or platinum, or rhodium. They operate within the same matrix as everyone else. Now, they do and can control the price of the premiums, but the spot price of the metal we have no say of that. And not that I'm anywhere near the level that those guys are, but at the end of the day, the sellers of silver, of physical silver, gold, platinum, and whatever else, has no contribution to what the actual stock market price of those precious metals are. We do determine the premiums, though. So now you'll see shops that have higher than other shops for premium wise. Like you'll see, I'm selling 1 ounce rounds for the spot price plus $3.25. Right over here, Tim. Mm-hmm. Okay. So I didn't know if you were having a brain fart there and didn't know what 1 ounce rounds are.
Nope, I'm just trying to get everything in the shot so right. People can see.
So we're charging the spot price plus $3.25, and we're buying them at the spot price plus $2 because that's comparable to what we can buy from the distributors for, and what we can also sell to the distributors for if we needed to unload material. So I rather operate within that same matrix as what I can wholesale it to, just so I can keep, it allows me to keep money flowing. And in any business, stagnation is death. So we want money moving. I understand that there are other LCSs that may have a higher or lower buy price for, let's say, 1 ounce silver rounds. Maybe they're offering a lower price. Maybe they're offering a higher price. Maybe they're selling them cheaper. Maybe they're selling them for more. Everybody has their own profit margin that they want or need to operate within. I operate with the mindset I want to be as transparent as possible, because it seems to eliminate a lot of the extra time that goes into a deal. It seems to make everything move faster. It's like someone calls in and says they want to buy rounds. They already know that they're paying plus 3 1/4. They know to get over $500 so that they don't get hit with the sales tax. That's why we do all this, and that seems to help. I think transparency is key. We don't move our price points based on who the person is across the counter from us. Everyone, I don't care if it's the guy that can only afford to buy 5 ounces at a time, or if it's the guy that can afford to pay 5,000 ounces at a time. I don't care. They're all treated exactly the same. And everyone gets charged the exact same shipping rates. Everyone has to pay the exact same rate. I don't accept checks from literally anyone except other dealers. So it's not like I get asked all the time, "Won't you take a check from me? Won't you take my credit card?" No. Even if you've done literally 200 deals with me, we're taking cash, wires, all. Literally every single person is treated the exact same way, and it's got to be that way because things are moving so fast. And unlike AppMax or JM Bullion, I don't have an army of employees here that can maneuver through all this stuff. Basically, it's really just Tim and I doing this. So it has to be fluid, it has to be liquid, and it has to move fast. So, but back to the original, what we were talking about with Spectacular's video is that, wow, there was a lot of hate.
Yeah.
And guys, that hate is just misdirected. I know since we're on the front lines dealing face to face with the public, we're the ones that obviously get the dismay thrown at us about what's going on in the precious metals industry. I get it, because you really can't, people can't reach out to the actual policymakers and can't talk to the people who actually determine the spot price. I get it. But at the end of the day, we don't determine any of that. And we don't have magical trees out back that we go pluck this stuff off of when we need it. We literally have to buy it and distribute it just like anybody else, and there are replacement costs for that. The idea that you're ever going to see generic silver rounds at spot, or that's ever going to go back to that, probably isn't going to happen. All right, you're probably, at least in the next, I'm going to say 5 to 10 years, you're probably going to have a noticeable premium on it. And guys, that's not because people are being greedy. That's because the cost of operating a business, and I mean literally every business, has gone up. Fuel prices are up, labor prices are up, shipping costs are up, and those things most likely are not going to be coming down in any sizable amount, especially labor and especially shipping costs. They're only going one way. And those costs have to be pushed off onto something else, i.e. the premium. The days of you going into a shop and being able to buy silver at or near spot are probably over, at least at any place that actually stocks it. You may find some pawn shops or some places that don't really deal in it. They get some, they just want to load it. You might find those deals out there. But at a bullion dealer, a coin shop that's actually moving product, those days are over. And so at least for the next 5 to 10 years, because the cost of operating has just gone up so much. And that sucks. I mean, there was times 3-4 years ago where we would have an influx of silver bullion and I would blow it out at spot because there was a lot more sellers than there were buyers at the time. But now it's just the opposite. A lot more buyers than sellers. And it's not that there's a deficit of silver or a shortage out there. They're not making silver eagles like we would like them to, but other than that, every other silver product is wide open and it's available. So, but the cost of operating has just gone up so much, and that isn't the fault of any coin shop operator, no online distributor. That's just the reality of doing business in America in 2022. And we all know what direction, or we all believe we know what direction that's going in. So I understand being on the front lines, the hate's got to go somewhere, but definitely misdirected. One person, I won't mention them, online actually referred to me as a used prophylactic. And I thought that was kind of funny.
Yeah.
This it is what it is, guys. But I just wanted to have that talk and put that out there. And if there's anything we can do for you, we're more than happy to help. We are a for-profit business, but you can see what kind of profit margins we're looking at. And what I thought was funny is that, I kind of looked at this yesterday when I was reading some of the comments on Jesse's video, and I looked at what the gross profit margin is at Home Depot. What do you think the gross profit margin at Home Depot is?
No, I'm not even going to venture to guess.
Yeah, it's over 30%.
Oh,
so
okay.
Well, all right. A business has got to operate.
The business has to operate. They got a lot of employees.
They got a lot of employees, a lot of overhead. Their buildings
trucks.
are huge. Yeah, everything. Right. Our profit margin at the end of the year, when it's all said and done, is around 7%. And so people, myself included, have no problems going into a mega conglomerate operation like a Home Depot or a Lowe's and giving them that 35% or whatever it is without even questioning it, right? We don't go up to the counter at the Home Depot and say, hey, I see you got this item marked for $100. Would you take 85?
No,
that doesn't happen, does it?
Only
No.
in mom and pop shops
Right.
you see that.
Walmart's gross profit margin is somewhere, I think, around 22%. No one's going up to the counter at Walmart and say, I see, my cart of groceries here is $200. Would you take 150? That doesn't happen. With stores like ours, guys, our profit margins are nowhere near what theirs are. So, and you just have to understand, we are for profit. We're here to help, but at the same time, we got to keep the lights turned on. I think that's fair for any business to say, right, Tim?
Yes.
And it's, we're not, well, I don't want to get off on a tangent, but just keep that in mind. Is we're here to make money, yes, of course, but we can do it fairly, and that is why I am as transparent as I can be with my premiums, the buy and the sell price. So if you guys got anything you want to add, please do. Tim and I have kind of come onto the idea that on these videos that we put out, we're going to leave the comments turned on for a couple of days just to answer any current relevant questions. After that, we're going to turn them off, because one thing I've noticed with a lot of these videos is they get this lit up with spam. And I don't want anybody watching our videos to get taken advantage by all these spam bots that are out there. So, if you got anything you guys want to add, contribute, suggest, please leave something in the comments. We'll definitely be happy to address it. And we definitely look forward to doing as many deals with you guys as we possibly can. You kept us very busy last week, and we greatly appreciate that. If there's anything you'd like to send in, please reach out to us. We'll be happy to help. And if you'd like us to ship out, we ship out across the country. We accept payment via cash, wire, or Zelle. No credit cards, checks, bank drafts, crypto, or debit cards. And we ship via USPS for the cheaper, lighter things, and we ship for heavy and expensive things that go through UPS. So please, guys, we're here Monday through Friday, 10 to 5. Saturdays, 9 to 2. If we can help, please let us know. I appreciate all the business that we have done, and hope to do a lot more. Thank you.